What's up everybody, it's me Adrian G, and today we're going to be asking people what their thoughts are on transgenders. We have a couple of questions we're going to be asking, but before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by Promptopia. Now, Promptopia is an absolute game changer when it comes to content creation. It's a platform that leverages AI, specifically something called ChatGPT. Okay, now Promptopia have harnessed this tech and created over 12,000 ready to use, basically copy and paste prompts. So it's basically like having an expert content strategist right at your fingertips, ready to help you craft the perfect post, blog, script, whatever, you name it, anything content related. So if you're looking to up your productivity and show a bit of support to the channel, be sure to click the link in the top of the description or visit trypromptopia.com. You're not going to regret it. Be sure to check it out, and without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Do you think transgender people are mentally ill?
No.
No. Okay. Do you think it's okay if a biological man who identifies himself as a female uses the female restroom?
Yes.
You think it's okay? Do you think it's okay if a 50-year-old man who identifies himself as a 10-year-old boy goes out and has relationships with 10-year-old girls? Why is it okay if a biological man who identifies himself as a female is using a female's restroom with other females, but someone can't identify as a different age? So if one can identify as a different gender, why can't one identify as a different age?
No, I think it's okay if he can identify as a different age, but having relationships with children, I don't know, are we talking sexual relationships? Or because if it's sexual, I don't think it's right at all. Even though he identifies, which is completely okay, he still has the body of a 50-year-old man.
Okay.
And that with children, it's a difficult concept.
So you'd be comfortable with a, let's say for example, a biological man identifying as a female, using the restroom with you, or the changing rooms with you?
That's an issue that we kind of have to deal with in the States. I don't really know my opinion about that.
Would you be comfortable?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation, so I don't know.
Do you think it's okay for someone to identify as a younger age? Say for example, it's, you know, a 30, 40-year-old man, and they say, hey, I identify myself as 15 years old.
I mean, I think age is all relative, really.
Yeah, it's just a number.
Right, but there also is a difference between being 18 and not being 18.
What's the difference?
Well, you're a minor.
Okay, but what if one identifies, so biologically they're 40, right? But they identify as 16.
Yeah.
Would they be considered a minor?
Yes, but that gets tricky, like legally, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are hard questions.
They're hard questions? Okay, okay. What are your pronouns?
She and her.
Okay. So you're she, her, so, okay. I would like to be called God or King. Would you respect that?
To call you God or King?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if that's what you wanted to be called, sure.
Would you be comfortable with a transgender woman?
Yes.
So, wait, I didn't finish.
What?
Would you be comfortable with a transgender woman using the changing room, the restroom with you?
Of course.
What are your thoughts on people identifying as different ages?
Ages?
Yeah. So for example, there's a 40-year-old and they want to identify as a 15-year-old.
As long as someone is not bothering me, I think doesn't mind.
Okay.
I think everyone should be whatever they want. That's okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think it'd be okay if, for example, there's a guy and he's 40 years old. And 40.
40.
And he identifies as 11 years old.
Okay.
And he has a friendship or a relationship with another 11-year-old.
I think that's up to the parents of the 11 years old, because it's a minor, so have the parents, and it's not
so it's the parents' decision.
Yes,
okay. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it.
Cool. Mine are God, King.
God King.
Yeah.
Oh. That's funny.
Why?
Because I don't think those are pronouns.
No. I think they are.
I don't think so.
I just want to be known as like a king, as a god.
Oh, but,
I want people to address me as a god.
Oh, but that's not it. That's pronouns are the way you describe someone.
You can describe me as a god. It's okay.
I can't. That's
Yeah.
not how the language works.
Okay, so
I'm trying to explain it in English.
sure.
You call it. You say he or her or them or any of the other ones that I don't know.
Do you?
But King of God isn't really one. Unless you want it. It's okay to
Yeah,
want it.
why not?
I can call you King of God.
I actually identify myself as a black lesbian.
The black lesbian.
Yeah. I only discovered that like 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I realized I'm actually black and I'm a lesbian. Are you into black lesbians by any chance?
If they're nice people, yes.
I'm nice. Do you think a transgender person is mentally ill?
Depends on the transgender person,
Okay.
and depends, I mean, in general, everywhere in the world there's going to be a homophobic person, a transphobic person, so it's going to affect everyone's mental illness if their people are transgender. But as far as I know, I think we evolved a little bit, but not as much as we should, so I think a lot of trans people have mental illness. I would say, like not long time ago, some guys in Bayreuth agreed a transgender person. So I would say we are far from making transgender people like feel safe in this country.
Okay. Do you think it's okay if a 50-year-old man identifies themselves as a 12-year-old and goes ahead to have maybe relationships with 12-year-olds?
Nobody's ever asked me that question before, and honestly, that's kind of a different topic. I think that person may be, I actually don't know how to answer it, but it's quite extreme and really strange.
Yeah.
I think that person might be passing like an age crisis, or maybe like a person who doesn't want to maybe grow up, but no.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Leave a like if you like this video, and remember, if you do want to take your productivity to the next level, be sure to check out Promptopia by going to the top link in the description below, or by visiting trypromptopia.com and check them out. Maybe even give them a try. And yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all for another video next week.